Good morning, Bulldogs. Today is Thursday, May 6, 2021.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
As a bulldog, I will be safe, caring, respectful, and responsible to myself and others. Go Bulldogs! Grr.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday wishes go out to Jaden Bays, Ari Reeves, Otis, Natasha Wells.
Lunch, it's time for lunch. It's time to munch, crunch, eat a bunch. It's time for lunch, not brunch. Starving lunch.
For lunch today, the cafeteria will be serving
All right, Bulldogs, it is time for Time Warp Thursday. And I told you last week that we are going to be learning about famous Olympic athletes. Well, today I am going to introduce you to a famous professional boxer, and you may have heard of him. His name is Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya is a famous professional boxer. He is known all over the world for his looks, his talent in the ring, and his great sportsmanship. He is one of the best fighters in the entire field of boxing. He was born in East Los Angeles, California on February 4th, 1973. His parents' names are Joel and Donna Cecilia De La Hoya. His father was a former professional boxer from Durango, Mexico, and his mother Cecilia passed away from breast cancer when he was very young. As a boy, Oscar never did like fighting or any physical sports. He never looked like the type of person that would like those kinds of things. In fact, he kind of liked to stay in the house. And every time he got into a fight with another kid, he always ran into his house and cried. Well, his dad didn't think that this was a very good thing. Remember, his dad was a boxer, so he thought that Oscar should stand up for himself. At 5 years old, his dad said, "Enough is enough." And he took Oscar to a boxing ring. Can you imagine, at 5 years old? He took him to a boxing ring so that he could learn how to defend himself. From then on, the rest, as they say, is history. At that point, he was all about boxing. It became his life. In fact, when he was 11 years old, so when he was in the 5th grade, Oscar won his first boxing match, and he started winning awards left and right. He never went to college, but he did finish high school, and he focused all of his energy on his boxing. Oscar De La Hoya became known as the Golden Boy, and he first captured America's hearts by becoming the only American boxer to win an Olympic gold medal at the 1992 Summer Olympics.
Penelope is a spunky young T-Rex who happens to be 7 feet tall. Hi, I'm Ryan T. Higgins, author-illustrator of We Don't Eat Our Classmates. Now, Penelope might be a dinosaur, but she's still nervous about starting school. She doesn't know what her classmates are going to be like. Are they going to be nice to her? Are they going to have lots of teeth? She walks into her classroom, and she's very surprised to find out that all of her classmates are children.
Hello.
So she eats them, because children are delicious. Mrs. Noodleman says to Penelope, "We don't eat our classmates. Please spit them out at once." So she did. It's not the best way to start school. Penelope's classmates weren't very happy about it. There was lots of fist shaking and dinosaur spit all over them. The next day at school, Penelope tried really hard. But she just couldn't stop herself. Penelope started to notice that everyone was making friends except her. And it was lonely. Penelope is going to have to figure out what's more important. Making friends or having a delicious snack. Find out when you read my book, We Don't Eat Our Classmates, at your Scholastic Book Fair.
At first, I thought I was the luckiest kid in the world. I mean, a free trip to go whitewater rafting in Montana. How cool is that? It was gonna be the best trip ever. Then the dam broke. Our counselors didn't make it. Now it's just us kids. We're lost and we've barely got any food. Even worse, we can't stop fighting with each other. And that's not the only danger in the forest. If we're gonna make it out of this forest, we need to learn how to work together. One thing's for sure, not all of us are gonna survive. Look for